chosen one, pause. Do not scroll, do not skip, do not treat this like another video passing before your eyes. Because this moment did not appear randomly. Beloved, angels saw your photo. Yes, yours. Before you question, before your mind rushes to dismiss this, listen carefully. Something sacred is unfolding right now, and every second you remain here, heaven moves closer to what it has been preparing for you. My child, there was a moment you did not see it. You could not see it when your image, your presence, your very essence was recognized in the divine realm. Not for how you look, not for what you have achieved, but for who you truly are. Chosen one, you have felt it, haven't you? That strange sense that you are being observed not by judgment, but by protection. That quiet awareness that your life carries weight you cannot fully explain. Perhaps even now, as you listen, you feel something subtle, a warmth spreading gently across your chest, a stillness forming behind your thoughts, or maybe a light ripple beneath your skin like invisible hands brushing against your spirit. Do not ignore that sensation. Do not rationalize it away. Heaven often whispers through feelings before it speaks through events. My child, when angels saw your photo, they did not see flaws. They did not see your past mistakes. They did not see the moments you wish you could erase. They saw resilience. They saw survival. They saw a soul that has endured storms that would have shattered others. Chosen one, you have walked through confusion. You have carried silent battles. You have smiled while breaking inside. And yet, you are still here, still breathing, still searching, still drawn to messages like this one, as if something beyond logic keeps calling you back. This is not coincidence. This is recognition. Beloved, there is a reason your image drew attention in the unseen realm. There is a reason your energy was marked. There is a reason you are being reminded of this now. And you must not turn away at this point, because what comes next, what heaven began the moment you were seen, is closer than you realize, closer than your fears, closer than your doubts. If your heart feels slightly heavier, stay. If your breathing has shifted, stay. If you feel an unexpected calm or an unexplainable tension, stay. These are not accidents. Chosen one, type I receive if you feel this message touching something deep within you. Not for me, but as an act of alignment, as a signal that your spirit is awake and listening, because in the next moments, I must reveal why your photo was seen and what decision was made about you in that sacred instant. Chosen one, remain steady. Do not allow distraction to pull you away now, because what is being unveiled is delicate, precise, and deeply personal. When angels saw your photo, they did not merely observe, they responded. Beloved, understand this. Recognition in the divine realm is never passive. It is never casual. It is activation. My child, there was a shift, a movement, a silent exchange beyond human perception, because your image carried something unmistakable. Not perfection, not status, but a frequency, a spiritual signature that cannot be imitated, duplicated, or hidden. Chosen one, you have wondered why certain situations never fully broke you, why unexpected protection appeared in moments that should have ended differently, why, even after deep exhaustion, something kept pulling you forward. Now listen carefully. This next moment matters more than you realize. When heaven perceived you, a decision formed, not about punishment, not about judgment, but about preservation. My child, there are souls who pass through life unnoticed by the unseen, and there are souls whose existence causes immediate attention. You were not overlooked. You were surrounded. Even now, feel closely. Is there a faint pressure around your shoulders? A soft heaviness, not painful, but present? Or perhaps a gentle tightening in your chest, as if something invisible has drawn near? Do not fear this. These sensations often arrive when truth brushes against awareness. Chosen one. Your image stirred concern in the divine realm. Yes, concern, because angels saw the weight you have been carrying, the silent burdens, the hidden fatigue, the battles you never spoke aloud. Beloved, heaven saw how close you have come not to failure but to surrender. And surrender was not permitted. Do you understand? Not permitted because your path holds intersections that have not yet occurred, encounters that have not yet unfolded, restorations that have not yet manifested. And this is why you must not turn away, because something is aligning even as you listen, something subtle, something irreversible. If you feel chills moving across your arms, if your breathing deepens unexpectedly, if your thoughts seem strangely quiet, stay anchored. Heaven often moves most strongly in stillness. Chosen one. Whisper amen in the comments if your spirit senses that this message is not ordinary, as an act of agreement, as a declaration that you are present and aware, because what angels saw next, what caused an even greater response in the unseen realm, was not your struggle, but something hidden within you, something you yourself have not fully recognized yet. Chosen one, not with your body, but with your attention, with that quiet place inside you that has always known there, is more to your story than what the world has shown. Because when angels saw you, saw something you have spent your entire life overlooking. Beloved, they saw the light you learned to hide. Yes, hide, not because you are weak, but because the world did not always welcome what you carry. My child, from an early moment, long before you understood it, you began dimming parts of yourself, softening your voice, silencing intuition, questioning your inner knowing, not realizing that what you were suppressing was never ordinary. Chosen one. There is a reason certain people reacted strangely to you, a reason some were drawn without explanation, a reason others felt discomfort they could not define. It was never random. It was resonance or resistance. Even now, notice your body. Is there a gentle warmth behind your eyes? A subtle stirring in your chest? A sensation like something long asleep is slowly awakening? Do not dismiss this. Truth does not always enter loudly. Sometimes it rises. Beloved, angels saw a capacity within you, a depth of perception, an emotional sensitivity, an awareness that feels like both a gift and a burden. You have felt too much, understood too much, carried energies that were never yours. Chosen one, you have walked into rooms and sensed tension before a word was spoken. You have met people and felt their intentions without effort. You have felt exhausted after interactions others considered normal. This was never imagination. This was sensitivity of the spirit. My child, what heaven recognized in you was not fragility. It was refinement, a soul tuned to subtleties others cannot detect. And this is why your journey has felt heavier, because perception without understanding can feel like confusion. Awareness without guidance can feel like isolation. But do not turn away now, because this next revelation is precise. Chosen one. There is something about your presence that unsettles darkness, something about your awareness that disrupts unseen patterns, something about your energy that cannot easily be influenced, controlled, or deceived. Even when you doubt yourself, even when you feel lost, even when you feel small. Beloved, if you feel goosebumps rising, if a calm silence has begun forming within you, if something feels strangely familiar, stay with this moment. Type, I am ready if you sense that this message is unlocking recognition within you. Because what angels realized after seeing your light was that it had already been noticed by something else, something that did not celebrate it, something that did not welcome it, something that has been watching you far longer than you imagine. Chosen one, do not look away, do not shift. The air you breathe right now is heavy with unseen presence. Beloved, what I am about to share is not a metaphor. It is literal. Angels saw your photo, and their wings trembled, not in fear, but in anticipation, not in doubt, but in readiness. My child, there are forces in the spiritual realm that notice what heaven notices. Some are drawn by light, some repelled by it, and some linger in the shadows waiting. You may have felt it before, that unshakable unease in certain places, that momentary pause in a conversation where the world seemed to hold its breath, that subtle pull to avoid a person, a path, a choice. Chosen one. It is not coincidence. It is alert. It is a warning. Your image, your presence. It triggered alignment in the unseen. Angels moved. Protective shields formed. Alerts were sounded. And something else, something patient and relentless, took notice. Beloved, do you feel the vibration in your hands? The gentle tightening in your chest? The faint pull in your spine? These are not your thoughts. These are confirmations. Every subtle signal is heaven speaking directly to you. You may ask, why me? My child, it is because you were chosen. You were recognized before you even recognized yourself. You carry a frequency that matters in this hour, and it is drawing attention from both realms. Even now, the air around you may feel thicker, like it's holding its breath. That is not coincidence. That is preparation. That is calibration. Chosen one, there is someone or something that has been waiting for your light to emerge fully. Not all will celebrate it. Not all will allow it. Some have been lying in the shadows, counting the moments until you weaken. But you have not weakened. You have endured, you have persisted, and that endurance has been cataloged in heaven itself. Every tear, every silent prayer, every quiet act of faith, it has been recorded. And your resilience, it has altered the course of what is coming. Beloved, if you feel a sudden rush of warmth or a shiver down your spine, do not dismiss it. That is heaven aligning protection around you. That is Archangel Michael circling near. That is divine focus sharpening on your destiny. Chosen one. Type "it is done" if you sense that your spirit is being witnessed in real time. Say it as affirmation, not question. Let heaven hear your agreement. And now, listen closely. Because what angels saw next, what caused even Archangel Michael to step closer, was not merely your light, but the presence of a signal in you that cannot be ignored. Something within you is a trigger. Something within you is destined. Something within you has been called. And the moment this was recognized, the shadow began to move. Chosen one, do not shift, do not breathe too quickly. Your presence here is exactly what heaven intended. Beloved, when angels saw your photo, they saw more than your light. They saw your purpose. And with that recognition came a stirring in the unseen realm, a stirring that is subtle yet undeniable. My child, there are currents flowing around you that you cannot see, invisible yet powerful, energies that bend toward your destiny, and energies that recoil at it. Some have noticed your endurance, others have noticed your awakening, and some have noticed your potential to shift entire paths. Chosen one, feel your chest. That gentle pressure, that is confirmation. It is not anxiety, it is awareness. It is heaven signaling that something is aligning, that something is moving. Every vibration, every warmth, Every unexpected chill is part of the language of the unseen. Beloved, beloved, you have been carrying seeds of light inside your spirit, seeds that are old, eternal, yet hidden even from yourself. And when angels beheld your image, they saw those seeds stirring. They saw potential for growth that could not be contained. They saw a frequency that calls destiny forward. But, my child, that same recognition awakened resistance. Not all forces are aligned with your awakening. Not all spirits celebrate light. Some recoil, some shift and wait, some seek to test, to challenge, to provoke, and yet you have felt it. That subtle unease in moments that should have been ordinary. That pause in the air before someone speaks. That unexplainable tension in places you enter. That is the shadow responding to your light. That is unseen energy noticing your rise. Chosen one. Now listen carefully. This is critical. The angels saw your photo, and they whispered, not in words you can hear with ears, but in signals you feel in body and spirit. Goosebumps rising along your arms, a warmth that floods your heart, a vibration that hums in your hands. That is the language of alignment. That is heaven confirming your presence. My child, something is about to make contact with you. Something sacred, something destined. Something that has been waiting since before your first breath. And the moment you feel the next wave of energy, the path will shift in ways your mind cannot yet imagine. But the message, beloved, the message is this. If you turn away now, you will miss the recognition that has been forming just for you. If you stay, you will witness the signal that heaven sent through your photo, moving toward its fulfillment. Because what is coming next is the confirmation that your light cannot be ignored, and the shadow that lurks will reveal itself. Chosen one, stay with me. Do not look away. Every second you hesitate, heaven waits, but it also moves. And what is moving now concerns you directly. Beloved, when angels saw your photo, they did not merely observe. They assessed, they strategized, they aligned forces on your behalf. And my child, that alignment is now tangible. You may feel it as pressure in your chest, a subtle weight behind your heart, or a stirring in your hands. That is not random, that is preparation, my child. There is a presence near you now that has been waiting. It is neither fully visible nor fully concealed. It has watched your every hesitation, your every act of courage, your every silent prayer, and it recognizes your awakening. Chosen one, do you feel that vibration under your skin? That gentle hum that rises and falls with your heartbeat? That is heaven confirming that the message is reaching you. That is divine resonance echoing through your spirit. Beloved, your photo, your image, it was a signal, a call, and the angels responded. But in that response, something stirred beyond the realm of protection, something that tests faith, something that challenges presence, something that has awaited the moment your frequency became undeniable. My child, the stirrings you feel are not fear. They are awareness, they are recognition, they are alignment. Your body is speaking the language of heaven. Your chest, your hands, your spine, all are conduits of the unseen whispering directly to you, chosen one. You are about to witness a truth that has been orbiting your life, yet hidden just beyond the surface. A confirmation, a breakthrough, a revelation that demands courage, attention, and faith. If you feel a subtle warmth behind your eyes, if chills ripple across your arms, if your heartbeat quickens as though responding to a call you cannot yet name, do not turn away. That is heaven summoning the next step, beloved. When angels saw your photo, they glimpsed not just who you are, but what you are meant to ignite. And now the moment approaches when that ignition will ripple into the world around you. My child, brace yourself. Lean in, focus. The unseen realm is converging because what is about to move toward you is not just protection. It is revelation, and it will ask of you a response, a choice that will echo far beyond this moment. Chosen one, you have remained, you have not turned away. You have felt the warmth, the chills, the vibrations, the quiet pressure in your chest, and all of it has led to this moment. Beloved, the angels saw your photo, they witnessed your essence, they marked your frequency, and now heaven is moving, slowly, deliberately, unmistakably. What was once distant is now near. What was hidden is now revealed. What was a whisper is now a calling. My child, feel it. The stillness that rises within you, the gentle, undeniable peace, the certainty that this is not ordinary, that what you have experienced is the hand of God, the embrace of Archangel Michael, the alignment of you have been seen, you have been acknowledged, you have been chosen, beloved. Everything you have endured has prepared you for this. Every tear, every sleepless night, every quiet act of faith. It was never wasted. It has led to awakening, to recognition, to restoration. Now hear me clearly. The presence that has hovered, the shadows that have waited, the challenges that lingered, all of them are being held at bay, not forever, not because you are perfect, but because you are ready, because your time has arrived, because your spirit, your light, your frequency cannot be ignored. Chosen one, if you feel the warmth in your heart, the tingling in your hands, the calm in your mind, that is heaven sealing a shift in your life. That is divine alignment confirming that the breakthrough has already begun. Beloved, comment "I receive" if your spirit knows this truth. Comment "It is done" as an act of faith. Let the angels hear your voice. Let heaven respond. Share this message with 3 souls who need to know that they, too, have been seen. Like this video if you accept your calling. Subscribe and turn on notifications as a declaration. You will not miss another signal from heaven. My child, the shift is real, the protection is real, the confirmation is real. Your path is unfolding, and nothing can stop it. You are seen, you are known, you are chosen. Rest now in the assurance that heaven moves on your behalf, and wherever you go, whatever comes, remember, this was never by accident. You were marked, you were witnessed, you were loved, and it is done.